On October 10th, 2023, a small toy camera recorded a young girl as she happily played with her toys, chatting casually about her day. At first glance, it seems like an innocent vlog. She simply talks about her day and what she plans to do with her friends in the coming week. However, something in that footage has deeply disturbed her family ever since they saw it.
You're messing around with my little sister's camera.
It's weird.
It's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna show it to you. Okay.
Needless to say, the footage has an undeniably eerie vibe. Here's the full clip as uploaded by the older sister from the toy camera. Take a look.
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibidi toilet collection that I just got today. We went to a toy store and they had all of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action figures, this big Skibidi toilet, and these ones. And then we actually found these Skibidi toilet shoes and they say Skibidi toilet on them, and I'm going to wear it to school tomorrow. A lot of kids at my school like Skibidi toilet. Saw my friend the other day and we went on a walk, and we also got ice cream that day, and I'm having a lot of
What begins as a harmless recording quickly shifts into something far more unsettling. Halfway through, she suddenly notices something off camera, and her cheerful mood vanishes instantly. She seems frozen in fear, though luckily she managed to step away before things could take a darker turn. Moments later, a shadowy figure moves swiftly across the tent, visible for only a split second. The image is grainy, impossible to identify clearly, but her sister insists this was the same thing that frightened her. It's unclear if she ever talked to her sister about what she saw. All we know comes from the brief description posted with the video. Until the family provides more details, the true nature of what was caught remains a mystery. For now, it's up to you to decide. Was something supernatural caught on camera, or just a trick of the light? The next clip was filmed inside a storage facility owned by a man who keeps a unit filled with strange old collectibles. While the entire place already has a creepy reputation, it's what's stored in his unit that's truly disturbing. Inside the unit sits a vintage toy monkey that the man knows could be worth quite a bit. At first, he didn't want to part with it, but now he says he'd sell it in a heartbeat if anyone was willing to take it. Since bringing the monkey in, objects inside the unit have reportedly started moving by themselves. Storage staff even accused him of secretly living there after hearing constant noises, until he set up a camera to prove the sounds were coming from inside the unit. What he captured was chilling. Just like a scene pulled from a horror movie, the old toy suddenly moves by itself. Even the storage workers who reviewed the footage were left completely unnerved, just like the owner. He's convinced that this little monkey is behind all the strange sounds people have been hearing. Although no one has stepped up to buy it yet, he keeps recording the toy in case it does something again. But so far, it's been quiet. As always, let me know what you think about this one. Even though this next video was uploaded over 5 years ago, it still manages to be genuinely unsettling. The uploader, a man named Max, was out walking through a quiet, isolated part of a park when he stumbled upon an entrance to an old sewer tunnel. Out of pure curiosity, Max and his friend decided to explore the tunnel, but as you'll soon find out, it's a choice they'd soon regret.
Oh man, I'm gonna cut it out. This is gonna be annoying. Hold on.
Okay, so we got pretty far. Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit out there. So here's the manhole cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder. But yeah, we're pretty far. We're gonna just take it.
Do you hear that?
Run. You heard that, right? Yeah.
When they reached a dead end, an eerie sound came out of nowhere. If you listen closely, it almost sounds like faint laughter echoing from somewhere deep inside the tunnel. The two panicked and ran out immediately, not even processing what they had just heard. Only later, while replaying the footage, did they realize it was a chilling laugh echoing through the dark passage. There was absolutely no one else nearby, which made the whole thing even more disturbing. Even after all these years since 2017, they still have no idea where that eerie laughter came from. The final clip in this collection was shared by a man named Edgar Vive. In the video, he films a toy mirror that belongs to his young daughter. The toy was originally gifted to them by a neighbor, and although it's been in their home for a while, lately Edgar and his family feel uneasy about it and are considering throwing it away. According to Edgar, a few nights earlier, he was walking past his daughter's room when he heard her talking to the mirror. The strange part was that it didn't sound like pretend play. It sounded like she was holding an actual conversation with someone. Now, the toy mirror does have built-in voice lines, things like hello or hi, I'm the magical mirror. But that night, it started saying phrases that weren't part of its normal programming. It seemed to respond naturally, almost as if the mirror itself had come to life. In the short video clip, Edgar and his wife can be seen testing the toy mirror for themselves, trying to get it to respond while they record.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Yo soy Jessie, la princesa más bella del Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
¡Qué tierna eres!
Nosotras seremos mejores amigas.
¿Tu personaje favorito?
Si papá pregunta, mi favorito es mi papi. Si mamá pregunta, yo responderé que la que más me gusta es mi mami. Y si tú me preguntas, te diré que el que más me gusta eres tú. Soy una niña muy inteligente.
Viewers who watched the clip noticed that the mirror replied unusually fast, far quicker than a typical toy. Some even commented that they owned the same mirror, yet theirs didn't talk or behave the way Edgar's did, which made the footage even more unsettling. Because of how unnerving it became, the family decided to put the mirror away in their shed. Still, over time, Edgar's kids would sneak in and mess with it, hitting, scratching, and damaging it so badly that Edgar had to fix a few parts. Even after all that, the toy continued to function perfectly. In another short recording, Edgar brought the mirror back out to see if it would respond the same way as before. But while filming, he caught something equally eerie. The mirror once again started speaking at the exact right moments.
Puta, sí tengo miedo.
Hola, bienvenido al Castillo de los Sueños del Espejo Mágico.
Hola.
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
Gracias, a mí igual. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No, no tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
¡Ay, vas y chingas a tu madre!
Just like before, the toy answered perfectly in sync, almost mimicking a real conversation. What's even stranger is that it spoke differently this time. New phrases entirely. That's when the family began to suspect that the mirror might actually be haunted. No matter the explanation, the family agreed not to take any chances. They decided to keep the toy far from their house. Even now, they still have no idea what's truly wrong with that mirror. As always, let me know what you think about this story. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't yet, Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another upload. That being said, until next time.